Well, morning, fellas and hobbies. Are we emotionally screwed up or are we sleep screwed up? There, the great name John Weaver, that'd be me. And it's 5:44 in the morning, and it's the 23rd of December, 2022. We got about another day and hours of to go before the big C Day. And after that, 1 week later, we get to blow up the neighborhoods with our fireworks, with our artillery, with our insanity. We ring out number 22, and then 23 comes in, and it's a damn carbon copy repeat of everything else because we're transplanting everything else from 22 into 23 and going to drive each other crazy. How about that one? That's about how it normally works right now, as it is. And right now, hardly anybody cares except how to read off the political crap we keep shoving on social media and how we're reacting more and more to that. It's surprising me more and more in this holiday season how we're supposed to be following the proverbial guidelines of how things were supposed to be in our own damn romantic way of trying to see how life is supposed to be, and we're screwing it up. We're screwing it up. We did. I mean, we definitely are screwing it up for ourselves. Here it is, Friday, the end of the week, and we're coming up on supposed to be one of the biggest holidays in everyone else's lives because of certain things about this Christmas holiday. And yet, what do you turn on? Social media, algorithms. And what do the algorithms tell you? Be more divisive, be more crazy, be more hatred, me. After hearing about this damn shit, I try to turn on regular media. Be divisive, be deriding, me. Okay. We're trying to have people tell us that we have to be this way or be that way, because if we can't be that way, then what are we? Case in point about the algorithms. We're caught up in social media. I know I'm getting more and more caught up in the damn thing in the first place. When I start making videos about this stuff, this is going to drive me nuts. More and more you're trapped in here, and more you need to get more things going, and you're just watching social media more and more and avoiding what's happening outside. During the daytime, I'll have the blinds open and I'll see, and I'll have the windows open so I can hear what's going on outside. I'll take a dog out and I'll just see what's going on outside. Sometimes I see and hear people going to work. Cool. Or they're going to school. Okay, fine. What else? How about people waking up and trying to understand that holiday season's coming up? Do we hear and feel the holiday cheer? Oh, hell no. Let's get into an argument. Let's get into an argument with another neighbor over here. Actually, let's have a neighbor over here get into arguments with each other and start calling them the B words and everything else going on. Or let alone having a neighbor that still walks around over here and thinks he's the Lord High Major. And if I actually say anything to the guy, he goes off. Because of certain misunderstandings that happened about a year and a half ago during the summertime, when somebody came in the middle of the night and disturbed everybody. And I had to get the cops in this situation over here, and he's yelling and screaming at me while in front of the manager. While the manager is watching all this damn shit, not even getting involved. I made it a point to avoid the guy at all costs, and he used to be a friend. Or so I thought. No, no, just an asshole. So I just let it go. Just let it go right now. He's no longer a concern of mine. But he still irritates the hell out of me because of the memories and it's still unresolved issues I've got with this guy. chasing a woman down around midnight for whatever reason, but she's trying to get people's help. Probably higher than shit. Sets off the fire alarm for the whole damn complex, so we're supposed to be forcing ourselves out of here. I'm getting myself out of here because I'm more concerned about my damn dog. My dog is the most important thing right now to me at that point. But she's just going a mile a minute, and I can't get any information out of the neighbor who's been chasing her. So the only thing I can do is tell the cops, call 911, and it pisses him off because he thinks he's going to try taking care of the situation. But he's not really taking care of the situation. So I get her over here, and she's destroying the bathroom. And then I have to sit babysit until the cops get over here and let them take her out. Charged with a misdemeanor. But she's out of here. Meanwhile, he's yelling and screaming at me at the top of his lungs, "Don't talk to me," and starts insulting my family, insulting me, and everything else in front of an assistant manager. I'll go talk to the assistant manager about the situation there. He really wanted to be a Karen, and he graduated in one. He still must have had that Karen attitude still left in him from long ago. So I try to stay away from the guy as much as possible and not talk to him. And it hurts. Why does it hurt? Because I left the situation unresolved. And I prefer having the situation resolved. But unfortunately, if it ever gets resolved in one particular way, it's going to be nasty. And I have to walk away from it. Mentally and physically. I have to physically distance myself from the neighbor over here, even though he's about, about a few yards away from my own apartment. Acting as if he's Lord of the matter, he's nothing worrying about this guy. He runs the place. Hardly. And part of me just wants to get into his face and just try to figure out what the hell happened that night, what happened to our relationship here. Well, I guess some things have to break down because this guy turned out to be an asshole. I mean, if I insulted my brother. So, a guy like me is supposed to be going after him and beating the shit out of him. He's already got enough physical ailments as it is. In his youth, according to himself as a gang member, he got himself shot in the head. So half of him's not working. But he's still a gang member inside. He may try to act like he's a cool guy, but I still know he's still a gang member. And he's pissing me off. But I know I've got an issue here. And the issue's with me. Now, I can also probably get out of here and probably walk into another situation that's going to be just as bad. So I have to know the tools necessary to take care of my own issue inside. And if it means I have to stay away from people like that, I got to stay away from people like that. As much as they were friends at one time, it sucks to have them as the opposite. Hang on a second. Sorry, had to get my coffee. Mocha blended. About 2 or 3 major tablespoons of hot cocoa and your instant coffee. Mix the thing up, and you got yourself a good holiday hot drink. Adds calories to you, I'll tell you that much. But things have to do. And things I regret during this time of season. It's coming towards the end. It looks like I'm going to be doing more and more videos about mourning and groaning and more reflecting of how things should have been and wasn't. How things could have been and wasn't. And how I'm trying to deal with things that was but wasn't afterwards. Karen's situations, algorithms telling me about this shit and that shit on social media. How I have to be warned about it, be watching, be wary, be this, be that, and everything else. Nice programmed world we live in, isn't it? When I do my own videos, I react to everybody else, not to myself. I have to stay the hell away from people who seem to be having a major conniption fit concerning about things. So I consider this about a log report, not really just a mourning and groaning and grieving and shit. No, I had my triggers yesterday. I had a lot of triggers yesterday. Now I'm just trying to get and deal with today. And I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to deal with it. Would I consider myself a Karen? Only if I'm going to be going after people left and right. And I mean it. I mean, you really had to have some kind of conniption fit or some kind of resentment towards people left and right. And there's a lot of people around here. There's a lot of people around here probably I would have a resentment towards or feel towards. I don't want to get into it. I really don't want to. I want to stay the hell out of people's way left and right. Despite the fact that some of them in their youth had been very destructive. A few of them already moved away, and just a few of them are still here, growing older, getting more stoned. Yeah. It's not the needle, it's just the damn marijuana, since California screwed that up, making it legal to smoke your ass off. I'm getting sick and tired of the damn place smelling like a damn marijuana dispensary around here. It just kind of pissed me off about it. What I also get pissed off more and more is people are starting to be more angry at each other and hating each other. And it sucks. Hating each other. As if that's the only thing we're able to deal with this, is hating ourselves. I can't deal with it. I really can't. I mean, I look at myself in the morning, and I'm really going to be that kind of a guy. I'm going to be getting on a videotape and just show people left and right saying, see what kind of an evil person you are or a rotten person you are. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't be this way. Right. And now I got to tout myself as being better than everybody else. Puff up the old chest and be the egomaniac. Whatever happened to humility and humbleness these days? Gone out the window, unfortunately. I hate that. You're going after people. It's going to be after the right reasons, but it's also never the right reasons because the whole damn thing is just screwed up. And I don't want that going on. I really don't. I'm getting tired of it, though. I really am. It's not like I wouldn't be living in the woods. Everything else gets burned up, so does the home. I live in the cities, and everything else gets ransacked. People pounding on doors and saying, "You got stuff to steal!" Or they just go in here and start stealing shit. It just never ceases to amaze me. Anyway, I had to get this shit off my damn chest. Oh, I see Shia must be obeyed just finally woke up. Anyway, we'll continue this another time, I guess.